have there is Arieti, Sidiropoulou, and Ioannis, Zavounis. They are from the primary school of Elafonisos, and they will show us the thoughts of students into a digital creation. We are very happy because it's the first time the school of Elafonisos is participating in this activity of Elafonisos Eco Week. Please come, Ioannis. We have here one microphone.
So, dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Arieti Sidiropoulou, and I am a teacher and a director at the primary school of Elafonisos. It is a great pleasure and to be here with you, representing our school, its teachers, but also the students. I would like to thank the president of Elafonisos Eco, Enrico Toia, for his invitation to be here today with you and to become part of this excellent event. We would like to wish him from the bottom of our hearts to get well soon. I would also like to thank Mrs. Katerina Kokinaki for her excellent collaboration, for her support to everything that we might need in order to be here today and speak to you. It is not the first time that our school participates in Eco Week. We support each year with a lot of pleasure the educational activities that have been organized with the help of the volunteers and members of the Elafonisos Eco in the schoolyard and also outside. So our school has got 32 pupils, 5 teachers, 1 teacher of special education, and 4 people that teach special subjects. It is one of the 2 schools in the prefecture of Laconia which doesn't have a good accessibility. Despite the difficulties that we face in an everyday life, since we teach in a small school in a small island in Greece with limited means, our focus, our love for our work, but our love for children above all, allows us to surpass ourselves every day by participating to European programs, to student awards, and to other educational activities. More specifically, this year, we have implemented 2 educational projects, environmental projects, in order to raise awareness among the pupils and to inform them regarding issues pertaining to ecology. We have been discussing marine ecosystem, biodiversity, the protection of the sea turtle, the marine protected areas of our place, and the second was on waste management and on recycling. So our main concern is for our pupils to become thinking citizens for the future with an ecological conscience and love for the place and the environment as a whole. So today we are here due to the thoughts of our pupils, thoughts on environmental protection, thoughts that showcase the love that those kids have for their island, thoughts that bring back to our minds, remind us the great responsibility that we have to preserve this natural wealth. So, our kids are the future of Elafonisos. Thank you very much.
Hello.
My name is Ioannis Zavounis. I am the IT teacher on the primary school of Elafonissos. It is the first time that I participate in the symposium, and it is also the first time that I teach at the school of Elafonissos. First of all, I would like to wish him a speedy recovery to Mr. Enrico. And then I would like to thank the organizers. I was really impressed for the various topics that you have been discussing here, and I was been impressed by the presentation. We would like to work with you as a primary school because we have a lot of ideas on the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the UN. And I was really pleased to listen to the presentation of Alexander Bassan, that he dared to say that there is no space for kids to play, and we should not deny reality. It is impressive that the first thing that my kids told me, we have only a football field, but I was glad to listen someone to mention for that issue, because when we talk about tourism, we should take into consideration all ages, and since I am a father of 2 kids, I think that this is rather rare nowadays. Nevertheless, let's go back to our primary school. Our pupils have created a digital game, so to say. Teachers have helped, of course, pupils set up this game. We will mention 6 points. In the beginning, I will start by sharing with you where we draw inspiration. We are going to discuss the tools that we used, the various stages of a project, the difficulties and the challenges that we have met. So kids will share the difficulties, which were the benefits, which are future plans, and last but not least, I will show you the actual game with the small mistakes, but allow me to come back to that later. So, we drew inspiration from the Elafonissos Equip. It was a Friday. Mr. Toya came to our school and he started to talk about the project. I was really impressed, and then I thought, how can we play a role? My headmistress, Arieti, helped me. We have embraced this idea and we have said, okay, let us do something. Let us do something as members of the community of Elafonissos. Of course, we cannot we cannot play the role like the students in the university, but everything should start from the beginning. So the tools that we have used are the following. Let's start from PowerPoint. PowerPoint was drawn up by the kids. Kids should supposed to be here today to share their thoughts, but unfortunately, the public school system is not always flexible. This is why we came here today. So when it comes to YouTube, we have watched a lot of videos. When it comes to the sustainable development, Google, of course, was used in order to search information. Scratch Junior was used by the kids in order to program that game, and Movie Maker is the tool that we used in order to produce the short videos. So the stages of our project. We had 5 stages. First of all was the goal and the mission. I could not focus only on the environment, I should also focus on IT. So we had to find something that would combine both our goals. So when it comes to the environment, we wanted to raise awareness among pupils on environmental challenges, to train and to educate them, we wanted to help the pupils develop skills, of course critical thinking, maybe The most important skill for pupils nowadays, in my opinion, is critical thinking.
Μου κάναν και μικρά τα γράμματα και δεν βλέπω και καλά. Συμμετοχή και δράση. Participation and action. And of course, collaboration, something that should be supported more in schools. In this post-COVID era, kids at school have not stopped to collaborate. We have difficulties. Why kids do not collaborate? It took us a year in order to understand that all this isolation period changed the school's philosophy. It is very difficult to get kids to collaborate. We had the groups collaborating. Now it is difficult for kids to learn again to work together. Now let's go to IT. Of course, we should also cover the goals of our school. We should teach them the main principle of the programming. Scratch Junior is a first step for kids. The sequence. Kids should learn that orders follow a certain sequence, something that it is not always self-explanatory. Of course, creativity. We create something from scratch, something our own. Critical thinking, one of the most important skills in my opinion. Logical thinking. And how can we use various sensors to have various effects? For example, if I push the button on the door will open. They should try to start adopting this way of thinking. Our story, how did we start? First, we found keywords, we used a cloud, which were the words that we like, which were the words that we don't like, and then we started creating the characters, the teacher, the pupils, they changed colors on the t-shirts, so the personal taste of each student, of each pupil played a role. After creating the characters, we have also created the backgrounds, the sceneries. And as soon as we have finished, we started anew and we tried to understand, have we done everything that we wanted? So each time we did this loop in order to be certain that we have covered all those fields. In the beginning, I want to show you a video which starts with some lyrics. This teacher, this colleague, helped us with the lyrics. You will listen to the pupil reciting the lyrics. In the beginning, you can see us within the class. You can see I am the teacher and 4 pupils. And we say that since it's the Elefonisos Eco Week, we should start and get organized. Do we agree? Yes. In the second slide, we go to the beach. Kids have decided to play a garbage collection, a waste collection game. So by clicking on the garbage goes to the bin. The same goes with the forest slide, and along with the garbage, the waste, the flies will also vanish, and this is the last slide. In the bottom of the sea, we collect garbage by clicking on them, and then they disappear from the bottom of the sea and they go inside a boat. I would like to show you the environment of Scratch Junior. Kids, for each object and for each character, for each actor, for each image, should program and give the right orders. You can see here that if you click that button, this character should go there and then repeat the action, etc. So, with that project, we wanted to participate in the 12th Festival for Digital Creation. We did not participate because the region of Peloponnese did not participate this year.
And we have also sent our project to the Laskaridis Foundation, the non-for-profit Laskaridis Foundation, to the Pan-Hellenic competition for the sea that I want to have. We'll see if we will receive an award and distinction. So which were the difficulties and the challenges? I think that this is the main point of the presentation. We don't have an IT lab in the primary school, which means that we cannot work on a professional level, so to say. The equipment was not good. So, if we had the equipment, if we had the right infrastructure, we could have been a better school. The second, this has never happened to me before. My computer caught a virus. And unfortunately, the work that we have done in the last 2 months to go to waste. And we should. And then we had to do it anew only within 1 day, which means that all the difficulties, half of the kids were not there, we could not take pictures, we should use the teachers then instead of the kids, and the pictures were not really nice. Some sounds that we have downloaded from YouTube, for example, the sea to the background, have not been used. And that, of course, made us sad. And the course of the IT in the primary school is only taught for 1 hour, 1 didactic period per week. If we had more hours, in my opinion, we could have done something better. So, the benefits of this effort: we learned to collaborate, the satisfaction for the result, the kids said, the entertainment, they learned to program, and they learned to solve various problems. And they told me, for a 2 minutes game, we needed 2 months of hard work. Because kids until now could not realize the amount of work, the amount of collaboration that one would need in order to achieve the results. So our future goals is to learn more programming, to learn more programming, to build robots in games. We don't have the infrastructure and the equipment. And to improve our work. And last but not least, we want to participate next year also to the 7th, if memory gets me right, Elafonis Cycle, along with my pupils. We want to be all together here, because if the pupils could be here and present themselves their work, that could be a real benefit both for them and for the school. Comment is off the mic. There are licenses from the ministry that there are bureaucratic obstacles. In my opinion, we will be able to predict that next year in order to get that permit on time. It is very important to get pupils here and to collaborate in this environment, because this is also for them, for the kids of Elafonisos. So I would like to say thank you, and I would like to show you the video with our game.
Video, yes. Δεν είμαι εγώ το βίντεο. Yes.
Ένα όνειρο έχω απλό. Πως θέλω να σου το πω. Θέλω να τρέχω στη φύση, τον εαυτό μου να βρω. Τη φύση την αγαπώ. Και ό,τι ανήκει σε αυτήν. Γιατί αν καταστραφεί, δεν θα σωθώ ούτε κι εγώ. Θέλω ο χώρος που ζω πάντα να είναι καθαρός. Όχι σκουπίδια στην πόλη, ούτε το νέφος μπορώ. Έλα μαζί μου κι εσύ στον κόσμο που έχω ονειρευτεί. Κι ίσως μια μέρα μπορέσει να πραγματοποιηθεί.
Καλημέρα, παιδιά.
Καλημέρα!
Ήρθε η Ελαφώνησος Eco Week. Θέλετε να μαζέψουμε τα σκουπίδια από το νησί μας?
Ναι!
Λοιπόν, κάποια παιδιά θα καθαρίσουν την παραλία, κάποια παιδιά τον βυθό και κάποια παιδιά το δάσος.
Κοίτα πόσα σκουπίδια υπάρχουν.
Να τα βάλουμε στο κάδο ανακύκλωσης.
Πολύ καλή ιδέα σου.
Παιδιά, κάντε κλικ στα ανακυκλώσιμα.
Τα καταφέραμε!
Κοίτα τι ωραία είναι εδώ. Να, άλλα έχει σκουπίδια και μαζεύτηκαν μύγες. Παιδιά, κάντε κλικ στα σκουπίδια. Για να φύγουν και οι μύγες.
Τα καταφέραμε!
Μπράβο σας, παιδιά. Σειρά έχει ο βυθός τώρα.
Πω σκουπίδια. Παιδιά, κάντε κλικ στα σκουπίδια για να φύγουν έξω. Ο βυθός είναι πεντακάθαρος.
That was the project of the pupils. I hope you liked that. I know the background, so I can see the various mistakes, but I am very happy and satisfied. I would like to thank our headmistress again for her support of the project, and of course I would like to thank all children because the future of our land stays with the children. Thank you so much. It was amazing. We really enjoyed it. It is great because we have had this collaboration, but it is the first time that you are giving a presentation for your school, right? The comments are off the microphone and therefore cannot be translated. We have also visited the school. We have been the little children. We have held a workshop, an art workshop with Emmeline, and they have also planted plants with hand soil. Hand soil is our sponsor, and we also planted trees and plants at the high school, and we have planted trees in 3 or 5 different areas.
The kids are the future, so it's very important for us. They are very important. That's why also on Monday, when we had the presence of the Prince Albert of Monaco, they were the first row for the welcoming, because they are the most important thing we have in the island, the most important persons we have in the island. So they were the very first row to receive the prince.